What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Technique Tuesday. Today we got some really cool stuff to talk about. UFC 261 and some knockouts. But first, I need my man, Sweet Tea!
Here I am.
What up, everybody? What's up, everybody? All right, guys, so we're going to be talking about the main event this past weekend.
Duh. Like, who would have thought anything different?
Right? Kamaru Usman and Jorge Masvidal. Obviously, who saw that happening? Who saw Usman knocking out Masvidal? I didn't.
Yeah, and if you say, oh, I did, you're lying.
You're lying.
Nobody saw it. Everybody saw either just a mauling on the wrestling, maybe a TKO, possibly a submission, but not a one-hit quitter, KO to the JO.
First time he's been knocked out.
That was a clean, crispy
Right hand.
shot, man. And let's talk about why it happened and what went down.
So for one, Masvidal doesn't move very well. He kind of plods forward, plods back. Usman does the same thing, but he does very well coming downhill. That means moving forward.
You could tell that Masvidal was looking for the counter. So there were a few times in the first round where Masvidal actually got hit with some jabs and some crosses, but he was leaning back, fading back, trying to find the perfect counter opportunity. So he wasn't getting hit as clean as he did in round number 2.
Not a whole lot of protection here.
Nope.
He's just kind of fading back.
Because whenever you're fading back to Izzy Adesanya style, you're throwing your hands and not using them to block. So your goal is to dodge, almost matrix that bad boy to land your own counter strike. And in this case, it did not go well.
So let's break this down and see how this happened. Number one, like I said, Usman's walking downhill just like so. He just hit him with some jabs. And then, next thing you know, almost like when I fought Whitaker, he kind of used that left hand as a distraction, almost like he was going to slap his hand, slap his head, just to get him to parry, right? So as that hand comes up, the right hand's there. He didn't have enough time to bring this hand up to block, so he fades back. So when he fades back, that chin, he literally lines the chin up perfectly for the right hand, and Usman just rocks him. And you even see the sweat.
That was a crazy hit.
Oh my gosh, he was out. When he hit the ground, he woke back up, but he was out as he was going down. So basically with something like this, distraction using the front hand, a lot of good strikers like to do this, either a slap, just to get him to bring that hand up. A lot of guys that keep their hands down like so have a hard time bringing it back, and he just, boom. It was the hardest two I've ever seen Usman throw before in my life.
Usman was essentially Supermaning,
He's
like
Supermaning.
diving into the punch to the point to where whenever he KO'd Masvidal's just body just landed on top of Usman.
Yeah. Let's speed it up for him a little bit. What do you think?
Absolutely not.
Okay, so, all right, so I hit you with a jab. Boom, using that front hand as distraction. Bang, boom, there goes the right hand.
Referee. Ref. Nice, ref. Oh. Woo! That was basically exactly how it happened. 100% accurate representation.
Just like that. It's basically lead hook into a right hand.
Yep.
But with an open hand.
Now, were you more impressed with the, I guess you could say, evolution of Usman's striking, or the lack of Masvidal's respect? He even said it himself, the lack of respect that he had for Usman's striking. Like, what were you most shocked about or not shocked about?
I mean, a little bit of both. I was more shocked about the lack of Jorge Masvidal's movement. He said it himself. He didn't respect Usman's power, and that led to his downfall. But on top of that, you got to hand it to a guy who's predominantly a wrestler, standing up a little bit. You're starting to see him get comfortable with that. He's finishing guys. He finished Colby. He finished Burns. Now he's finished one of the best strikers in the welterweight division, Jorge Masvidal.
One of the toughest dudes as well.
Yeah,
like you said,
he's
never been knocked out.
So
especially like that. I mean, crazy.
He's going down as of right now. People are talking about him being one of the greatest welterweights of all time. Well, pound for pound anyway at this point.
So, you know how that goes. But let us know what you guys think about that fight. Did you actually, in reality, see that happening? I mean, be honest.
Be
I
honest with
honestly
us.
didn't see something like that happen. But you gotta think too. For a guy like Usman,
Yeah.
that's the #1 way he wanted to finish Masvidal.
And you know that.
Of all the talking
yeah.
and all of the talks of short training camps and I broke your nose and I'm a better striker and you know it, to just sleep a guy.
He's not just going to
like
stomp your
game
foot.
bread.
He can knock you out, too, with his hands.
Yeah.
Let us know what you thought about it, guys. What you think about the Technique Tuesday. Throw some comments down below. Sweet Tea, tell them what else they got to do, man.
Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Throw a thumbs up down below. And again, this is one of those things where honestly there wasn't a whole lot of a breakdown to be had. It was as simple as a guy in Masvidal who didn't respect the power and a guy in Usman who brought it and shocked the world.
Shock the world.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you
Hey.
for watching. Again, thumbs ups, likes, notifications, subscribe, all that good stuff for more content. We love you. Peace.
Peace. Boo. Gotta do what Sensei said.